top of the backswing plane is one of the more overlooked positions in the golf swing. Because the club is behind the peripheral vision, most golfers don't know what's going on back there. But where the club points at the top of the backswing has a direct effect on the downswing plane. Terzo here, PGA member and instructor out of Del Mar Golf Center in Southern California. Today we're working on how the top of the backswing club position affects the downswing plane. A good top of the backswing club position, the club points in a diagonal line at the inside edge of the golf ball. So when we drive the club toward the target, the club comes down underneath the right shoulder, above the right elbow, and still maintains a line pointing at the ball. If your club is across the line at the top of the backswing, you'll usually end up with one of two swing flaws. As the club comes down toward the ball, it has to adjust to a swing plane that points diagonally to a golf ball. But as the hands are adjusting to the club head, you can see that the club shaft will end up over the top of my right shoulder, and I'll swing outside in through the impact, making a pull or a slice. Also, if you're across the line, you might try to drop the club head underneath the shoulder, but as you're doing that, the club is going to drop too far inside, so you can see the club now points above the plane of the ball. So if you're across the line, you're either going to be over the top or too far to the inside. If the club is laid off at the top of the backswing, which means the club head is pointing too far to the left of the target, now the club shaft points above the plane of the ball. You're going to have to pull the handle down toward the ball. And as you're pulling the handle down toward the ball, the club head is gathering momentum and flipping over the hands, causing an outside-in path. You can also get a pretty bad flip of the wrist through the impact position instead of the correct release. Some of you might have heard point the club head down the target line at the top of the backswing. But there's only one place on a swing plane where the club can actually point down the target line, and that's when the club gets parallel to the ground. Except in a good golf swing, the club comes up short of parallel. So if your club is getting to parallel, you're either lifting your arms too far or over-rotating your body. So if the club has to end up short of parallel at the top of the backswing, and you're pointing the club down the target line, you're actually pointing the club across the line. Now that you know where the top of the backswing club position should be, get your friend to videotape you on his phone or look in a mirror at home. Make sure that club is pointing in the correct direction at the top of the swing and feel that position. So when you come back out to the driving range, you can feel the same thing and make some good golf swings. If you need some help, come on out to Del Mar Golf Center and ask for Terzo.